Friday.
You got one life, for crying out loud. You might as well just give it all you got.
The Deej, Dan Jordan.
Your daily dose of reality. Your daily dose of the Deej.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need my daily dose of the Deej.
I make the news. I don't watch the news. I'm a leader.
The Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Listen, don't worry how to sell, baby. Worry about why people buy. And it's fun.
You don't need a 5-hour energy. All you need is the Sales Energizer.
Just when I think it's not going to be as fun as the one before, each one gets successfully better. What's the word I'm looking for? What's it going to take to get you into this car today, huh?
And now, please welcome the Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Boom! That's exactly it.
Do that. Let's do that. Big day today, Chris Stone. Welcome, everybody. Unmute, play around, do whatever. We got a big unboxing yesterday of the air fryer, and today we're going to play some games with it, which is fun because this is going to be like, a lot of professional cooks, they show you how to do everything, and everything works out so perfectly. But you get it home, you're like, if you're a normal putz like me, this is the show for you. Chris Stone, you're not going to believe it. You know what happened today? Ask me what happened today.
Deej, what happened today?
I had a real live meeting speech, keynote speech and things at a Rotary Club. I said I'm never going to do Rotary Clubs again because it's always online. It's a bunch of garbage and you're doing, it's the same thing. I'm talking into the microphone, but nobody's talking back because they're too chicken to do it. But it was a room full of 65 people and I could see their faces and everything. There wasn't a muzzle in sight. It was so good. I can't tell you how happy it's like all coming back. And now all I could have, while I was doing, by the way, I killed. It was apt. It was like, I felt sorry for these people because it was like 7:15 in the morning. And they're thinking, oh, we're going to have a little thing. And then the Deej came in full on pitch mode.
They don't know what hit them.
Oh my gosh. But while I was doing it, while it was a lot of fun, while I was making good connections, you know what I kept thinking about? What am I going to fry today? What am I going to fry here on Friday? Because we got it going on. Check it out on the air fryer cam. It's right here at the table. Is this the one that you have, Chris Stone?
It's not. That is not the one that I have. The one that we have in the Stone Hacienda is a different brand, also available in the carousel. So there's not just the #1 selling Cosori here on Amazon. There are also some other great air fryers to choose from.
Yeah, so now I poo-pooed the air fryer for a long time because I'm like, how many more cooking, heating devices do you need, And so, but apparently it's a big thing, and so we're going to play around with it. So I'm going to start real quick. We'll see if we can make stuff. Apparently it makes stuff really quickly. And so on the way home, I stopped by my favorite Mexican supermarket, and I only go to Mexican supermarkets because they don't make you wear the muzzle. But you brought something really interesting last time. Look, you said this is like fingerprint-free stuff. It really is. Ooh.
Ours, I will say, has fingerprints all over it from my boys, from me, from my wife. It's and for whatever reason, they have some sort of technology built into it. No fingerprints.
So what I'm going to do is just warm it up before we get started. I learned how to do this because it comes with a great little manual that I did read. So you can just press this, and I want to warm it up. How do you warm it up? You go to time here, and you're supposed to do it at 400, just like that. And then you go press time again, and it goes to this, and for 10 minutes. I'm not going to do it for the whole 10 minutes. I just want to show you how easy it is. And then you go start. And now it's heating up. All right. So here we go, playing games here. I went to the Mexican supermarket, and so I got 3 things. I got this Bistec de Res Pulpa Negra. Don't know what that is. And I got Molida de Res. And I don't know what that is. And then I got Oaxaca. But I'm assuming this is cheese. And I'm doing this because Ricky yesterday said, hey, why don't you make these jalapeno poppers? And so I got these jalapenos and some cheese, and so we'll do that after. But let's get this meat going and see if this actually works. So let's do the meat cam. I got these things here.
So as I understand it, you bought two things. You don't know. Not only do you not know how to pronounce them, you don't even know what they are.
This is ground beef. All right. So I guess we're gonna make some hamburgers, and this is also some sort of meat. You know what I need to do? I need to roll up my sleeves. You know, actually, that's one good thing about the air fryer. Let's say you were frying with real, frying with real boimel. Boimel, by the way, is oil in Yiddish. Isn't that a good word? Boimel. So if you were doing with real frying stuff, you'd have to, you couldn't wear your pink shirt, which is also very masculine. I'd have to wear an apron. All right, rolling up the sleeves. All right, so what do we got here? We got some steak, thin steak, and we got some chopped meat.
Dan, do we have the air fryer cam?
The AFC? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Keep me going there. You know, I always assume, Chris Stone, that people want to see my face, when really they're interested in the fry of airness.
Right. They're interested in the ground beef and whatever that other sort of meat is.
Yes. Some sort of very thin steak. But okay. So we'll figure it out. This is the thing.
Hey, Dan, we have a new follower, Aaron, all the way from Ireland, and he wants to know, well, you know what, if you ever run out of space for the air fryer, feel free to send it his way. He'll gladly take it off your hands.
You think I'm telling you, we'll find out. I might be sending it to you, and thank you for following me. It's Aaron, you said your name is?
Yeah, it's Aaron.
Aaron? Okay. Do you have two A's? Does he have two A's in his name?
He does.
What is that whole thing that they get two A's? You know, I used to have this. It used to be an electronic instrument, Lloyd's, and it was LLOID. And what about llama? Remember that song, by the way, Aaron? You're going to appreciate this. There used to be a song a million years ago. Chris Stone, let's see if you remember. Remember, take the L out of lover and it's over. Take the L out of lover and it's over. It was a spelling thing. Anyway, I thought to myself when they were doing that song, what if you took the L out of llama? It's like still llama. You know? It's like take the L out of llama and it's llama. So, Aaron, from now on, from this day on, you are a llama. All right, here we go with the cam. So... You know what?
Dan, you could actually sing that song to Aaron. Instead of llama, you'd use Aaron.
Take the A out of Aaron. Oh, yeah, that's right. I could just do that. So that's your new theme song, Aaron. Take the A out of Aaron, and it's Aaron. You can never go wrong with your name, Aaron. You got all that just for following. All right, let's put the spices on this. Onion powder, onion powder. I'm just going to do all the same spices. There. And then we're going to put some pepper, little pepper, little pepper. I know these don't look like hamburgers yet, but I like smashing them. And then this is garlic salt. You know, you don't need salt and garlic. Just have some garlic salt. All right, we got that. And we're going to flip them over. We're going to flip this over. If you're asking whether or not I've washed my hands, in the past week I have.
So recently.
Yeah, so recently. I was watching a YouTube video, and there was a guy talking about that he doesn't wash his hair. He hasn't done it in 5 months. And I don't know why I got caught on that video, but I didn't try it. Though I have tried the cold shower thing. Have you done that yet, Chris Stone?
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of cold showers, especially if you wake up, you're still a little bit groggy or you're not feeling.
Oh my gosh, I do it every day.
Full on cold. Yep.
I do it every day. All right. So, Aaron, we're going to make some burgers here. You're in Ireland, so we should be having. Is lamb big over there? I don't know why I think that.
Isn't that like bangers and mash? Isn't that what?
No, I think that's England. Bangers and mash. All right.
Okay.
I think this
Yeah,
thing
what
is
am I
warmed
thinking?
up.
Shepherd's pie. What do we got
All right.
going on there, Aaron?
So here's the deal. To open it, I think you just push this thing forward and it kind of leverages out. So it's much more substantial than I thought it was at the beginning. There's a little button here to get the basket out, but I think I'm just going to burn this. Oh yeah, that's hot as the dickens. All right. So I think what you do, should I spray some stuff on here, you think, Chris Stone?
Yeah,
I'm going to do it.
Sure.
What the heck? I'm just going to do that. It may or may not need it, but who cares? All right. That goes in there.
So
I bet
Aaron says they've got shepherd's pie, and lamb is big over in the east of Ireland.
Oh, so you're not in the East? You know, he's trying to hide. If you want me to send you a gift, you know, Sales Proverbs, Wisdom of the Ages. Here you go. You got to tell us if you're in the east or the west of Ireland, but there's no way that I'm going to send it there. All right.
There's the giveaway.
All right, so we're going to do this. I put that in. Now, how long do you do meat for, you ask?
How long do you do meat for, Dan?
Okay. You take out your little doodad here and your little manual. Now, this is written in English, so Aaron probably wouldn't get, because it's stuff in Ireland. This is how ignorant Americans are, because I realized what I was saying as I was saying it. All right. I shouldn't say Americans. That's how ignorant I am. All right. So steak, it says 6 minutes. All right, we'll do this for 6 minutes. How hard can that be? At 400, boom. So then we go here. We hit this. It is at 400. We hit that. Hit that. Azoy. There it goes. Done. That's it. I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, are we going to sit around for 6 minutes and just wait and look at this thing? Oh no, Aaron, this must be your first time. We don't do stuff like that here on the Pitchman show. In fact, I feel sorry for you for even thinking that, Aaron, after all we've been through. Poor guy didn't know what he was dealing with. All right, I'm putting that there. Chris Stone, the world's best producer, who's here right now, always tells me, don't prepare, don't do anything, because it's always better when you go, off the cuff. But I said, no, for you, I'm going to get prepared for this thing. So I started, I'm going to make these poppers, and we'll see if they work. You fill them with cheese and stuff. So I took out the insides for you already. Let me just show you a little, the popper cam, jalapenos. I don't know if these are the hot ones or not. If somebody knows out there if these are hot or not without me tasting, but I left one. Oh, there it is. Good. I left one because you would think, I thought it was more difficult to take these things out than they were. What you need is a paring knife. Do you have any idea why they call this a paring knife? It's not like you use it for pears, like only for pears, but if you see how easy it comes out? The paring knife. Maybe it's like it comes with a set. Do we have a set of knives, Chris Stone, here on Amazon?
They do sell sets of knives on Amazon. Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so I'll show you how easy that is to do that. And that's the other thing that I prepared and what I figured out, because while you guys weren't here, when you were just saying, oh my gosh, when you were waiting with bated breath with your anticipation for that, oh my gosh, it's Friday, what's going to happen next? I made some things that I put in the freezer. These are mozzarella sticks, but I think I had to freeze them. Oh, I don't have the mozzarella can. So these are mozzarella sticks, and these are pickles. So I put the breading on the pickles, but I think they need to be frozen. So I'm going to put them back, and maybe we'll do the whole thing together, and it'll be a big time. Paula Deen couldn't do this. You know how many people she needs, to put this whole thing together? So the challenge was when I did that other thing, I think I used these panko breadcrumbs, and I think they're too thick. And so, Aaron, Aaron, what do you think I should do given that they're too thick? You know, everyday current fans know exactly what's going to happen right now because let's see here.
I love this paring knife video that's playing right now from Amazon for paring knife that's available, is in this really refined restaurant with this, probably award-winning chef. And then there you are with Sir Mix-a-Lot making jalapenos. It's really
I figure I'm going to make them smaller with this because they weren't really sticking really well to those things. These are 4 seasons as opposed to the 1 season breadcrumbs, which were horrible. What the hell? Breadcrumbs are basically bread that you turn into crumbs, right?
It's clear that this is Aaron's first time on the Pitchman because he's asking, are you going to blend it? So, Aaron, just so you know, Sir Mix-a-Lot is in every single episode because basically anything can go in the Vitamix. It's really a part of your life.
It's a way of life. It's like health, wealth, prosperity, and Sir Mix-a-Lot, which is important. Because I just feel if you give enough value, then you'll win a Vitamix. So I need to make it smaller. So let's just blend this thing up. They actually do send. Look at that. They actually do sell. Look at that, half the volume now. That really cranked it up. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't really expect it to be that good. Dang! Hold on, you need a Vitamix cam. Look at that. It's like fine, delicate. You know what it's like? A semolina flour. You can make bread. You could make a stromboli with this now and cook it in the air fryer. Do you know what, Aaron? You didn't realize this. This entire time we've been talking, you have no idea. Check this out. We're like 1 minute away from game time with this. There's no way that hamburger is done. You think so? I mean, that would be unbelievable. And let me get some cheese. What the heck? Hey, Aaron, especially for you, this is processed American cheese. We like to make our international fans feel comfortable. And by international fans, I mean Aaron. All right, so who spells his name funny. All right, so here's the big reveal. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? I'm nervous, Chris Dunn.
I'm nervous the entire time we do this show, to be honest.
Mantequilla, which just means butter. You have the fry cam sticker over. Look at this. It actually looks. Hold on a second. Stay here. Where's the cheese of Americanism? Here it is. All right. It's actually. This is unbelievable. Okay, hold on. I'm putting that in there and breaking the rules. I'm gonna crank it up again. Does it go any higher than 400? Nah, 400's your thing. All right.
Maybe if you read the manual.
Yeah, the manual is there for your reading. So I'm going to do it just for 1 minute. Boom. Notice how I'm using my pinky? The reason for that is I have Gookus Malookus on my pointer. By the way, do you call it a pointer or an index finger?
Index finger.
Oh, what do they call it in Ireland? I think that's what we all want to know. Actually, no. Index, yeah. What do you call the pointer in Ireland? What am I looking for, Chris Stone? Oh, a plate. because we're making so much stuff, we're going to have to display it properly. I didn't think that it would. I thought it would take much longer for that. And so my whole timing is for blungent at this point.
This just in, Aaron said he calls that the index finger.
Oh, it's very creative, Aaron. Just that you could have literally said anything, and you could have fooled me, and for the rest of my life, I would have said, "Oh yes, in Ireland, and I would the pontificating for like months in front of thousands of people. I said, in Ireland they call the index finger the quadruple, but no, you had to be all normal on me. Holy schlaboli! This is great. Look at this. I mean, it's gorgeous. Hold on. If I put it just on this, my wife, even though she's not here, will yell at me. So I am going to do this. I'm taking this. Tongs. By the way, get yourself a good pair of tongs. This thing is good because it holds it in place there. But, this is what professionals use. So professional tong users. That's what we give here, Aaron. Look at this. You know what? I'm totally impressed with this. All right. Well, that's the first part of our thing. Now, this is the basket. Let's do cleaning. You see, they don't show you the cleaning on the other shows. So this is the basket, and how to do it, they have this little, let's move this out of the way. I'll put it in the oven. This basket comes out, you press this little button here, and then that happens. And then you can clean it. Yeah, and you can see all the garbage that's on the bottom there, all that, which is killing you.
So all of that came from what you just put in?
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine if
some of this is like delicious juices. You could probably use this to make gravy and stuff. So I am not going to do all that much cleaning right now because of time constraints. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with those before I'll make the poppers. But why waste time when the air fryer's here? Let's see if we can get these things going. And we'll do this. We'll do this all at one shot. And what I'll do is use the greatest tool of all time. I can't believe it's taken me so many years to discover parchment paper. They don't even have this in Ireland yet. But this is, nothing sticks on this. I'm lying, Aaron. Aaron, please. You have to understand. You take literally nothing that I say seriously. You're not allowed.
Aaron says that those you shouldn't call them tongs; they should be clackers.
You see, Aaron's a true fan. See, the guy knows how to play. I told a story today about my son Matthew, who started a business, and I was bragging a little bit because that's what I do. And then I was reminded of a story of this kid when he was, my biggest fear. Everybody has all these fears for their kids and their family. So my fear has always been drowning. Like I was always afraid, because we go to the lake a lot. You go to the lake, it's brown, and someone goes in. My biggest fear. So I always had the kids learn how to. By the way, I'm doing this as we speak, so you can see. I always had the kids.
Dan,
learn.
What's the name of this camera?
Oh, this is the fried pickle camera. What do you think?
Oh, you're making fried pickles?
Yeah, this is fried pickles and fried mozzarella sticks. But fried pickles sounds so much better than fried mozzarella sticks.
All right, I just fired up the fried pickle cam. We're good.
Okay. So Matthew, I sent him to school. I mean, to learn how to swim, and I got a call from the teacher, and the teacher said, "You got to come in here and talk this." And apparently Matthew relieves himself in the pool, and so she was going on and on about it. And so I'm like getting a little annoyed. I'm like, listen, certainly he can't be the first boy who peed in the pool, And she puts her hands on her hips and she's like, no, he's not the first one, but he is the first one to do it off the high dive. And so this is the boy that I was bragging about. Anyway, I told that story at that event today, Aaron, and somebody had the nerve of getting offended. Like I said something bad, like she never peed in the pool. Anyhow, so how long are we going to do this for, you ask? Back to the manual. I think I'm going to consider this a frozen food. And so I think there's something for frozen. Actually, no, it's not there. They have these little, things that are set up here. For frozen. Do you know where it is?
I don't know, but Aaron wants to know why you would send a child to school to learn how to swim. Do you have pools in your school? Because in Ireland, they don't.
Yes. Well, I didn't think he really needed it just for extra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me what a terrible parent I am. I really appreciate it, Aaron, after all we've been through. But yeah, you're right. He did know how to swim prior to that. But Aaron, with all that, how long are we going to do this? You know what? Screw it. All right. I'm doing it at 350.
Always safe to keep it at 350 and then maybe eyeball it, if you can remember.
Well, I'm going to set it for 8 minutes. You know why? Because I'm worried about cheese loss.
Right. Yeah, because it'll bust open, right?
Yeah, that's right. All right. So while that's happening, let's make some poppers, baby. You think I can do? I've got 8 minutes.
All right.
8 minutes to pop. All right. We'll see how many we can do here. So, time blocking in the night after Deeds Delight. Oh, first I have to make the cookies that goes inside. So what you have to use is Grandma's bowl. I love these bowls. Reminds me of Grammy every time I see her. Every time I see them, I had the world's best grandmother. Everybody thinks I had the best grandmother, but the difference is they're all wrong. Mine was unbelievable. Okay, this is a cream cheese. It's this is something that you can only find at Kroger and certainly not in Ireland. So we have that. And then remember the queso de queso? I don't know what this is, but oh, it looks like stringy mozzarella. You know, I can mix this all together here, but I also have a vitamin. What the heck am I thinking? I know what you're thinking, but this is so warm and it's not going to work. And you may be right. But let's give it a shot. Because how many times do you live, Chris Stone? Only once.
YOLO.
All right. What could go wrong? Let's go check it out over here. Vitamix.
Dan, did I spell Guckus correctly? Guuchus? Is that how?
It's the same spelling as Malukas because generally they use it together.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. That clears it up completely.
You know, it's funny. My wife and I were talking about it because she's, sometimes I don't know if I can even tell this story. Actually, I'm not even going to tell it. It's about Nudie. She said Nudie Grudy, and then that moved on to something. But I would have to tell you the reason for it. And, it's maybe after dark. If we do Deeds cooking, air frying after dark. 6 minutes. Hold on. Stop me from talking. Ooh, that didn't work at all. We're going to have to use the tamper.
So, Dan, while you're tampering, Ricky wants to know what he missed.
Oh, my gosh. Ask Aaron. It needs something red in there. I found these red peppers. Here, I found these red peppers. So I'm going to throw that in there. Ricky, tell Ricky that Aaron asked serious questions.
So just to catch you up, Ricky, we've got we're doing poppers. I believe that was your recommendation.
What was your request?
Yes. So poppers are in the fryer or in the air fryer, as well as what else we got in there, Gage? And he's now making what's called Guckus. And I don't know what he's doing with it. But he also made some ground beef and some sort of meat, some sort of steak that really looked delicious. I think that caught him up.
This was made, Ricky, in like 8 minutes. Done. Start to finish. All right. So I made the Gookus Malukas. I'm going to put it here. Spatula. You got the cutest little spatula. Hey.
Oh, fried pickles. That's what it's jalapeno
Fried pickles in the night after Deej Delight. Oh, and you missed the Aaron song also. Take the A out of Aaron, and it's Aaron. You know, there's 2 A's in Aaron. All right. This is the Gookus Malukas. And here these. This was for you, my fine feathered friend. Okay, so are you guys gonna be grossed out if I use my hands? I'm just gonna use my hands.
As long as you washed them this week.
I did wash them, but hold on. Let me get one of these. You know, it's all about kitchen management, Chris Stone.
Disclaimer, I may or may not have known what Gookus was before Dan said it, and apparently there are people looking it up on the internet, Dan, so
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You've never used that word?
No, sir.
I mean, what is it when you see like something gooey and schmutzy? What do you call it?
Gooey, I guess.
Ooey gooey. This is mozzarella, so this is like, I'm just stuffing this stuff right in there. I need a knife. Do we have a set of, where's my knife? Here it is, Christo. But if I touch this, it's going to be, you know what? I'm a boy. I'm allowed to do this. All right, there we go. I know what you're wondering, what that slab of butter is doing there.
Mantequilla.
And oh yeah, look at you. All right, we're just going to do a few of these because there's only 3 minutes left on the fryer. And this is what's called incredible kitchen management skills.
Dan, to recap the ingredients for the car buying public here on Amazon, what is in the filler of the poppers?
Oh, it's some form of Mexican mozzarella cheese, and then some form and cream cheese, and then I put some red stuff in there, which I believe is roasted red peppers. And
sounds really good.
What'd you say?
I said that actually sounds really good. I hope it doesn't like.
Oh, this one cracked.
Fire into your mouth there.
I always bought extra in case one cracked. So now
and you don't know how hot those jalapenos are.
No, but I was told that the big ones aren't nearly as hot as the little ones. But
as you walked away, they laughed.
No, they love me at the Mexican supermarket. I'm like, I walk in, they go, "Hey, gringo!" I love it. I'm a big hit there. Mexicans dig me, and I love Mexicans. I'm a big fan. All right, it's the Irish that I have a problem with, Aaron. By the way, when I'm disappearing like that, it's because my hands are being washed. Don't think that I am some sort of. All right, so now we got this, and this is just basic frying. Batter 101. Oops, let's go. This is basic batter 101. So I guess you put some seasoned flour. This air fryer is just in my way. I may have to send it to Aaron's house. Do this, do this, do this. Can you see that? Okay, that's there. Actually, let's do it this way. So I think what I'm going to do is just put them in here in the flour first. Then put them in the egg.
Don't you want to put them in the egg first and then the flour? Then it sticks to the...
Rookies. If stay-at-home mom were here, she'd be laughing at you.
Okay.
Oh, but what you do is you use your other hand. Yeah. Okay, so this is... Hey, it's beeping. Okay, should I take it out right now, or is it continuing to cook? What was in there? Do you guys remember? Okay.
The pickles?
Oh my gosh, that's right.
I'm afraid.
Who knows what's going to happen here? You know, timing was almost perfect. If these things, the problem with the fryer is that it's too quick.
That sounds.
My wife says that's my problem too.
Nice
Okay, so
problem to have. Here we go.
Whoa! Oh, and look at this. There's like gooiness going on here. Hold on.
So is it soft inside? Or you feel like they're done? They're not very brown.
Oh, I know what I'll do. All right, stick with me. I know what I'll do. You see, I'm telling you, that's why this show is better than any other cooking show, because we make it up as we go along. So I'm going to put a little boimel on top. I'll throw it in for another minute and a half. I'll make a popper, and everything will work out well. So should I use my inglusius finger or my penepulus one? I guess I'll use
the first one, so we don't get.
Okay, there we go. There we go. And we're going to do timer. And we're just going to bring it down to 1 minute because we're all afraid of what? Cheese loss. You know, cheese loss is a lot like the coronavirus song, remember? Coronavirus. It's the same. Cheese loss. All right.
Ricky says 7 minutes.
What's that 7 minutes?
Ricky says give him 7 minutes.
No, but this is just a second going on. And I still have to do the poppers. You know, he doesn't understand kitchen management either. I feel like I'm all alone here in the world. It's just me and Aaron making things happen. I'll put all these guys in here. Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't you remind me to move down to the popper cam? All right, so we've got this going here. So this is a secret actually with frying stuff. You use one hand to do the wet. Oh. I guess it's this one. Yeah, one hand to do the wet and one hand to do the dry. So this is still the right hand is dry. And so now my left hand is wet. And I do this. And then you put the left hand in these. There we go. You know, when I talked to my guys at the Mexican place, they said that they never put any, breadcrumbs on. They just throw it in just like that. And so I feel like I'm being disrespectful to my brethren. But, for the purpose of experimenting with the Corsaro air fryer, #1 seller on Amazon, we're going to do what's right for you. I know we're going to have cheese loss. All right. Also, Ricky, you missed the fact that we did this was panko, but it was too thick, I thought, and so we used the amazing Sir Mix-a-Lot to take. Oh my gosh, I just found sardines. No way, I'm not going to do sardines. Okay, all right. So,
what are you doing with sardines?
I just found sardines. I'm going to wash my hands very quickly, and then we're going to pull this thing out. So, my bride went to the lake this weekend. And just left already, which is good news because this always gets her angry when I screw everything up here. Okay, you ready? Oh, sorry. Okay, you ready? Montequilla, hold on. Let's put. Where's my fallopian tubes? Here they are. Okay.
They're clackers, Dan.
Oh, where's my clackers? Look at this. Oh, we got Ricky. I feel bad for you. It's just like I'm afraid to put it on top of here, but I want to kind of just grab this thing. Oh yeah, there we go. See, another great reason for parchement papier.
Well, they are not chicken nuggets, Aaron. If you've been watching, these are fried pickles, right? And what was the other thing you got going on there?
That's mozzarella sticks. But these are poppers. I'm going to do this thing again, guys.
What do you call that again? Not oil, but Yiddish for oil is?
Boimel.
Boimel.
Also habe ich ein bisschen Boimel dachten. Okay, we're just throwing that right on there. Dachten means, I'm loving this air fryer. Holy schlaboli. Okay, look at this thing. Boom, 350, 15 minutes. I'm going to go to 10 in your face.
Dan, did you know that, the makers of Instant Pot also make an air fryer? It's
You're
called the
kidding me.
Instant Vortex.
Oh, the Vortex.
It's on sale today as well on Amazon.
Okay, while that thing's going for 10 minutes, we are going to just do one of these to see if they're right. Check this out. This is a homemade mozzarella stick. Look at this. Are you kidding me? This could be the best day of my life. Oh my God. Oh. If you don't get an air fryer, you're out of your mind. Montequilla. You know how this thing started? It started out as one of these. That is seriously unbelievable. It started out as one of these things. I cut them in half, and then I put the breading on them. And here's the pickle. You know what? You need to be drunk to like fried pickles. I don't really like. All right.
Oh, I love fried pickles.
There.
Oh yeah, it's about the sauce though too.
Maybe that's right.
You got to dip it in the right sauce. So like mozzarella sticks, get some marinara to dip, and then fried pickles, get some of whatever fried pickle dip sauce is.
All right.
It's like a dill something sauce.
So, what time is it? Let's see if I'm still on 42. I think I'm in good shape because there's one other thing I'd like to make with this. And that is, I went to the store to get some stuff. And this cookie mix, it's like, you know how much this cost? $1. $1. How could you not get something that costs $1? So we'll see if in 9 minutes I can make the batter, throw these things in. They must take like 4 minutes to make. So we can, when we're all done here, I think with this air fryer in 1 hour, we can make 4 dishes and have a meal fit for a court jester. All right, so let me get a. You know what I'm going to do for Aaron if he's still there? I'm going to use another one of my grandma's bowls. So this is butter. I'm going to warm up the butter.
Dan, Rosalinda's in the house.
What?
She wants you to talk about the best mic in town, the Blue Yeti mic. Rosalinda, is this your first time on the show? The best mic is not the Blue Yeti.
It's the Samsung Q2U. A little bit of DJ and a whole lot of you. Add a glass of Starlight. Add some Rosalinda and the Samsung Q2U. Then let it rise for 100 years or two. And that's the recipe for making love. Anyway, that's the song. By the way, I looked up that song. It's a Harry Connick Jr. song. Where am I? What am I doing? Somebody keep me on track here. Oh, that. I'm making that. Okay.
And Aaron has an announcement that he would not be he doesn't want to be known as Aaron anymore. He wants to be known as A-Run.
As what?
A-Run.
Oh, Aaron. That's it. Aaron. That's right. Nailed it. Okay, 1 tablespoon of water and a 1/4 stick of butter and this, and we're good. So a tablespoon of water is like a little bit. All right. That's about a tablespoon. And this, let's get your knife. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, turn on the cookie cam, please.
You don't have the cookie cam. Okay. Cookie cam. Rest between the pages of your mind. Cookie cam. Sweetened through the ages, just like wine. All right. You know, today's Friday. I'm using my fingers. Why do I use my fingers? Because I like using my fingers. So, yeah, on Fridays is a big day for work. You know, I pound all week, and how you know it's like, you know, it's Shabbos, and so how you know you differentiate the work week from your home life is you have to have like little, you know, like little points of reference that go. So what I do every Friday, I know this is eventually going to work. When I leave, when I'm about to leave, I pack up all my stuff, and then I put on Elvis, American Trilogy. And that's how you know the work week is done. And so I'm always excited when I wake up on Friday mornings, not because of the weekend, but because pretty soon I will hear the king.
Available on Amazon Music for free for your Prime.
Or I could sing it for you. We have all those. We have so many different options available for you here on the Pitchman Show. How many, what are they called? Those rules, those health and human services rules am I ruining? Well, look at that. Cookie dough in 2 minutes. Cost $1. How hard can it be? And we still have 5 minutes left on this. Those poppers. Can you imagine if they actually come out well? This is, you know what I should have done? I should have put some chopped meat in with those poppers too. Oh, I still have more. All right. So I'll do that later.
Interesting combo. But Aaron says that you remind him that, of an English teacher that he had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're hilarious.
What was her name or his name? I had my English teacher that I remember was Mr. Tilley. Tilley was a good guy. Yeah.
Who was your Irish teacher, Dan?
I had one guy. His name was. I'll put this up again. Doug Lehman, by the way, Chris Stone. He said to me, "Where'd you get all that cameras? I see you have 2 separate cameras. I went to all. You have the chop cam and this." He actually said that. Yeah, I had a teacher. His name was Mr. Herwig. And first day of school, my name is Mr. Herwig. Not my wig, not your wig, not his wig, but her wig. And no one ever forgot his name. All right. So, I think this calls for more parchement. Monsieur Parchement. Maurice Chevalier. Parchement. I'm telling you, I'm so pleased with my kitchen management skills. I feel like, what's that guy's name? Georges Pepin or Julia Child? Did you know Julia Child was a spy in World War II? How cool is that? God, I'd like to be a spy. The problem is, I'd be so easy to fool. Not everybody's like Aaron. Hey, while this is doing this, let me play with the phone here, see if I could communicate with you directly. I'm that type of guy. Who's here? Aaron's talking about Chris Stone. His name is Mr. McAvoy. Oh, that's a good name, Mr. McAvoy. Till I was in high school, all my teachers were women. And then they all started to be men. All right, well, so we got this. So what I'm going to do with with this is you take about I imagine like this and plop it there. How long do you think this will take, Chris Stone?
I don't know.
You're the chef.
We have to refer to the Kasuri manual that came with.
Now you see, I know. See, that's the problem with people today. You think you have to listen to somebody else tell you, what if you put it on. So if you put it on 375 instead of 350, the police are going to come? No. People have to learn to take chances. Get out there. Risk it. Sir, risk a lot. By the way, this is the world's best saran wrap because it has this thing. It's actually not saran wrap. It's plastic film. But this thing saves your fingers from getting cut all the time. I'm going to put this on top here. There's probably a little thing that says never put anything on top there. But I'm going to do this. And so this is my thing. I'm going to make this. And my daughter allows me now, I think I told you, Chris Stone, to make her breakfast in the morning. And so you know what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut off a little piece of this, throw it in this bad boy in the morning. And so when I make her lunch, she'll have a fresh cookie. Look at that. So, in the meantime, while we have time to putz around here, and you may or may not know what putz means. This is the air fryer, and there's one issue about this that I had not given proper consideration, and that is if I was going to be frying these things or all this stuff that we're making, if I was going to be frying all this stuff that we're making, I would, have to wear an apron or take off my shirt, which you don't want me to do, and just really be careful about not screwing up your clothes. The air fryer probably saves on dry cleaning, except I'm sweating like the dickens. Oh, it just shut off. Perfect timing. What did I say about kitchen management skills? Chris Stone, Stu Shapiro called me the other day. And yesterday, he said, I watched your show, and he goes, you could tell it's really not produced, that you guys are, that it's not a, one time you were putting your back to the camera. He said, oh. Now that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we have some Gukas
cheese
explosion.
loss.
Yes, some cheese loss happening there. That's okay,
Yeah. Well,
as long as it's delicious.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to put my back to the camera. Hold on. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this.
Dan, stop everything. Emily has started following the Pitchman here on Amazon. Emily, get ready, because when you follow the Pitchman, you get a song. So listen up, everybody. Everybody.
I just did the memory song, and now it's in my head, and I could do the same thing. Emily, pressed between the pages of my mind. I think that's what I'm going to do. Emily, sweetened through the ages, just like wine, like falling husk. I don't know the words. But anyway, Emily, you get one verse of your song. Thank you so much for listening. And check this out. Today, we've made all this stuff from scratch in like an hour. We don't know what, and I literally, Emily, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm speaking right to you. Aaron, stop looking at me. All right, all this stuff, and we're about to throw in some cookies. You know why? Because we can. And this is America, and that's what we do. So there you go. And I'm going to put it this way. Boom. In your face. And I'm going to press that button, 350. What do you think? Emily, you get to choose. Emily, how many minutes do you think we should do it? Anything you say goes.
Hey, Dan, Aaron has a request. Take the E out of Emily, and you get Millie.
No, we can't choose. Aaron needs that song, Emily. I mean, you can't be taking somebody else's song. That's like using somebody else's pillow. I mean, it's a personal thing.
Ricky wants to know what made the big dent in the front of your refrigerator. Did you miss an episode where it involved the folding ladder?
Ricky, the funny thing is I used to like you. All right, we got this. And we're going to go here. And I'm going to do it for a mere 7 minutes, because I think that's about all the material I got left. And start. Boom. Actually, thank you for bringing up such a terrible topic. Again, I have some lemon juice here if you want to give me a paper cut and talk about it more. But
Emily suggested 8 minutes. She's not a cook. Or she's not a chef, I should say. She might be a cook. But
Emily said 8 minutes? Well, I was up by 1. Emily, we're almost of the same mind. We're like 1 minute apart. Listen, a minute. Let's say a minute apart is like nothing when you're doing this. But let's say we were trying to catch a bus. We just missing each other. Here we had our whole lives could have been so much different if it wasn't for that 1 minute that you had to get on the bus and leave me stranded, waiting for everybody else and having to deal with Aaron on a daily basis. It's not a happy sight. So this dent is actually, we need to get a new refrigerator, but my wife makes us keep it there to remind me of the time that I lost my temper. And so every once in a while when she wants to get me, she goes, that's for you. And so, very few times. I have a very, very long fuse. But then, I'm an idiot. And then I apologize. But, the thing is, you do something once, and people remind you of it for the rest of your life. But I have a new thing. Emily, you'll like this. I no longer deal with any guilt. I'm just done with that stuff. I just don't need it. If it doesn't help me, it hurts me, and so I don't even deal with it. Yesterday is gone. I've learned from it. I will not let it rob me of tomorrow. You didn't expect to get philosophy here on the Pitchman Show, but that's what's so special about it.
It's philosophy and comedy, and apparently Dents can get you hundreds of dollars off at major hardware stores that shall not be mentioned while we're on a store currently.
Oh, the scratch and dent places, yeah. It's never. Let me tell you something. It's never scratch and dent. It's like scratch, dent, and broken motor. They don't tell you about that. That's because you would think of how awful sales would be if it was the scratch and dent broken motor place. Nobody does that. The engine light came on in my car today, and so my wife is freaking out. Oh, we got to take it in and all that stuff. But she had just got the oil change. So here's the secret: whenever you get the oil change, they'll do that and they'll forget to put on a vacuum tube. And so what you got to do is put on the vacuum tube, and then the idiot light goes off. So we are 5 minutes away from cookie magic. Emily, are you still here? LM Lamo? Lamo? Oh.
That's an acronym. Yeah.
Oh, for Laugh My Tuchus Off?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Tuchus, here's the thing. Yiddish is just a funny language. Do you know how you say 75 in Yiddish? It's my favorite word. Finnegan Zibitzik. Isn't that nice? My dad, there used to be a road by our house. It was Highway 46. And my whole life, I never knew it was Highway 46. It was always Sechsenverzig. I'm going to Sechsenverzig and make a right. And, boy, every time I talk like my dad, I'm like an old Jewish man. And you have to put your arm up. Like, you can't just say, hey, go to Sechsenverzig and make it right. You have to go there, Dochten. By the way, Dochten in Yiddish is like over there, like, hey, he's a crazy guy. He's Meshugana over there. So you say, so Mr. Shugana Dochten. He says, hey, it's crazy over there. It's just a little thing over there. So it's time for Popper Taste, because I think they may not melt the roof of my mouth right now. I'm going to get a plate. All right. So these were, what did we put on the inside of this, Christone?
Gukas.
Gukas, yes. Gukas Malukas, which is cheese and red peppers and more cheese. I think I should start from this side. So much better than I thought it would be. Holy moly. I would pay for this. I don't think you even need the breading. Next time I'm doing without the breading. All right.
So Dan, as we wrap this up, let's just recap. We have some new followers today. Shout out to Aaron for hanging out and playing, and Emily.
Still here.
So as we wrap this up, do we have any final words for the car buying public here on Amazon?
I don't want to wrap it up until the cookies come out.
I'm gonna need to go. I was trying to make a hint, but I have to go.
Oh, look at that. Listen, I think you know me by this time. I am a big blowhard. I somehow got the idea that if I say something really loud, it's more believable. And so I'm going to calm down right now and let you know, there was no way that I was ever going to get an air fryer. There was no need for one of these things. I have everything else. I have every tool. I have a barbecue. I got a fire pit. I got ovens. I got convection ovens. I got everything. There was no way I was getting this thing. If I had to do it all over again, I'd forget about most of those, and I'd only get this. This is actually worth the money. It's paid. It's all it's billed to, and I endorse it fully for whatever that means. But if in an hour we can make all this stuff, and I am it's like Neanderthal, moron, idiot than me. I'm that close. and still I was able to make this. So, with that said, I really appreciate everybody following me, joining me, sticking around, playing with me, giving me something I can't explain in words, the joy with which that I feel when you allow me to do this stuff. So I wish nothing but good things to happen to you all for the rest of your life. Eat well, live long, and prosper. Thanks so much, Chris Stone. You are the best. Go get him today.